Hi everyone, it's Laurel here, and today is day 31 of my Pay It Forward Challenge featured artist series as part of Marion Smith's 31 days, 31 goals, 31 videos. If you're just joining me, throughout the month of January, every day I featured a different artist on my YouTube channel. And I also featured them on my blog. I would encourage you to go back and watch all those videos. There's some really talented folks, and part of the challenge that I set for myself was I wanted to do more YouTube videos. I wanted to update my blog more frequently. I wanted to create handmade gifts and rack all of the artists that I featured. So our last artist of the month, without further ado, and certainly she's last, but she's not least at all, guys. In fact, there would have been no 31-day challenge without her. Of course, you know that I am speaking of Marion Smith. Marion, I just want to say a personal note of thanks to you. You know, I really needed a kickstart in my art. I needed a challenge, and you know that you come up with just such amazing ideas to give back to the art community, and just ways that we can be better. And this challenge really was fantastic for me. I have met so many wonderful people. I have created something every day, and it allowed me to create a habit, you know, which I desperately needed to do to remain current, and I can't thank you enough for all of that. But it would not be a featured artist series if I did not tell you about Marion. Yes, she is this rock star status, but I remember when she was just starting out and she used to sell little kits on her blog, and it was just, I don't think she had any of the children just yet, and you know, she was always creating, and she and her husband would just you know, put together these little kits, and it was apieceofcraftdotcom, and you know, it was just wonderful. And you know, I just wanted to let you know that I've followed you for a very long time, and what I loved seeing was, you know, all of the things that you guys created and put together. And I started watching you on YouTube, and there were a lot of tutorials and early on, different kits and so forth, and I think you were the first person that I ever watched on Ustream, and now I have my own Ustream show. So, you know, you're just a wonderful, sharing, caring, giving artist, and you're so talented, and I am so happy for all of your success. You know, to see you have your own product line and be a prima designer, and you know, the sky's the limit, and to see your children grow, and to see your happy life, and to have you share it so readily is just a treat. And thank you for allowing us to be a part of it. Thank you, Marion. So, as with every artist, I make a little something and I send it to them. Marion does not know this is coming, as I don't have her address, and I didn't send her an email, but I have Prima Marketing's address, so I'll be sending it over there to your attention, so I hope it finds you well. If you see this video and you wouldn't mind sharing your address with me so I can send this to you, I would love that. But I certainly understand, you know, how you would want to protect your privacy. You can just send me a YouTube message if you like. So, often when I'm making things for people, I try to talk about what inspired me, or try and emulate their style as best I can with my own little spin on it. So what I've created for Marion is just a little 6x6 wall hanging. And the background papers here, these are Graphic 45, pardon me, Levermantique, and I'm going to stumble over that. I had seen Marion make a layout on one of her Ustream shows where she had this exposed, she had rolled the paper back a little bit more than I have, but it had that whole shabby chic look to it, and I remembered that. It stuck with me, and I really liked it. So here is my tip of the hat to you, Marion. Certainly trying to emulate, your style, but with my own little spin. So that's the paper collection. This bird is from a Sizzix die, cut out of chipboard from my wonderful friend Artie Dar. At the crop that I attended on Saturday, she let me do some die cuts. This is just some rhinestone adhesive bling that I had. One of my doilies, I love to include those. This is Prima Bling, and these are Prima flowers. I honestly don't have much. I love the bling, and the pearls, the Say It in pearls and Say It in crystals, and I try and pick them up when they're on sale. I don't have a lot of Prima flowers, but I did have this pack, and what I liked about it was that they're very dimensional and textured, and I have a little Jolie's bling in the middle, adhesive bling, a stick pin that I made, a Tim Holtz adornment plate, and one of his adage tickets and his corners. These are brads from Stampin' Up, antique brads, and let's see, and so of course the lace from my wonderful friend Julie at the bottom and the top. It's just meant to be, maybe you would like to give this a little place of honor in your beautiful studio. And when you think of it, just when you look at it, maybe you can think about, how much we all adore you and how grateful I was for the challenge. And, Marion, I know I'm gushing, but you really do inspire me. So thank you so much for the challenge. I'm just curious what I'm going to do in February now. I might, continue it with the Featured Artist series. It was very popular. I got a lot of wonderful feedback. Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks for all your comments. I'm trying to decide if I want to continue. It was great fun getting to know all of you, but it was also a lot of work, and I have a day job, so maybe I'll tone it back to maybe 1 or 2 a week. We'll see what February brings. I have a vacation scheduled, so Marion, here is my big hug to you. We all adore you. Thank you so much for the 31-day challenge. I wish you and your family every love and every bit of success, and thank you so much. So thank you, everyone, for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you'll continue to visit my channel, because you never know. Also, I have a Ustream show at Sundays, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at Laurel from New Jersey. Thanks, everyone. Bye.